Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Jesse Chavez gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Calhoun is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Yovani Gallardo will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halo, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. He's gone 2 for 5. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Albert now. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Well, nice piece of hitting there. Now they're first and second. Now think about this for a second. If he'd allowed him to maybe steal that bag, now you're looking at driving in the run or possibly having runners at first and third as opposed to first and second.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Now the double steal is on here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. As
Escobar.
Gallardo will jump ahead quickly here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mutter makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Angels. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Baseman, Robinson Cano.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Now the 1-1 to Cano. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 1-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Danny
Stepping
Valencia.
in, Danny Valencia. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting
Here's
sixth,
Leonis Martin.
left fielder,
He went deep in the
Leonis
contest last night.
Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Calhoun on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Caleb Coward. He'll lead
leading
things
off
off
for the
here
Halos,
against Giovanni Gallardo.
Third baseman, Caleb Coward.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Carlos.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Gallardo into his motion. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strikes.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a great half inning of work by Yovani Gallardo. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. Standing in, Dan Vogelbach. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And this will be fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Misses. Ball 2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Lifted the other way to left center. Revere arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Taylor Marners steps into the box. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. That misses. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. And this is fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 2 out with the man at first. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Pujols is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Ben Revere. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Martin is under it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Mike Trout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. A check at the bag by Gallardo, and he'll get back in safely. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner at second here with one man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Has a look, now the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. On to first, and there were two down. And he's safe.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So a man at third here with two gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Gallardo pauses. 0-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in once again,
Leading off for the
Kyle
Mariners,
Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Revere is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit sharply on the ground. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Danny Valencia, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Angels are out in front, 3-0. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
For the Angels, designated hitter, number 24.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Now batting.
Here's Caleb Cowart. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now, Leonis Martin
for the Mariners,
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Leonis Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing and a liner, but foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece to the right side, but it gets foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at-bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Taylor Marners steps into the box. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Swing and a liner. Revere is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Cano is there for it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Perez.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Here's Ben Revere. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Gallardo pauses. First pitch on the way. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A dive, but he's back in there. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A dive, but he's back. He's running again. A pitch out. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
The batter, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. A fastball right over the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still down 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And that is going to be all tonight for the starter, Yovani Gallardo. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Evan Scribner takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 58, Evan Scribner.
Albert Pujols will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Well, for Trout, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. A runner at second, nobody out. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Motter is under it. 1 away. C.J. Cron will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play and the inning is over. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. There's Robbie Cano now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Mariners, second baseman Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got two runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
1-2. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. This is on the ground over to first. And not in time as the run scores.
Now
digging in.
First baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Cam Bedrosian will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Cam Bedrosian.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Into the box now, Taylor Motter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Just when it looked like you might be dead and down, here they come back with a big 2 RBI hit to tie the game here late in the game. I think we're in for an exciting finish.
Ready once again, Carlos Ruiz. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And he pops up the bunt attempt, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Sacrifice attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Kyle Seager comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hit out towards second, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. One run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded, you're already down one, but you got to make sure you execute your pitch, because if not, they can blow this game totally out of reach.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
And he takes ball 4, so now at least they're set up for the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Mike Morin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. From the stretch, Danny Valencia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Line drive to left. Revere is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here is 5. Striding into the box, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mutter on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Caleb Coward, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ruiz recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Coward is retired, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Mark Zepchinski is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martin racing back at the track, and he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
And Revere.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ben Revere is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
The 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Mutter going back on it. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And to score, the runner from second. Now both men are across to score. Calhoun takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to... Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leonis Martin.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Dan Vogelbach. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Mike Freeman will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Casey Fiend is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. Lifetime against this pitcher. 1 for 5. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin able to take it in for the first out.
the first baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again.
Pujols.
Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Hitter, C.J. Cron.
Digging in now, C.J. Cron. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
now
15,
in the box, Kyle Seager. He'll be looking for something into the gap and drive.
They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Here's Nelson Cruz now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Ruiz is digging for home, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Ben Gamel will come on now and pinch run here. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Calhoun is there. 2 down. Now batting, Danny Valencia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. It's now an 8-6 game.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Leonis Martin. He went down on strikes last time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom. Ben Gamble will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
For Seattle, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Yunel Escobar is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Freeman patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the
In now is Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
0-2, here it comes. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Throw goes over to third. The tag gets 1. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike, as now the inning will continue.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Carlos Perez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Off is Simmons. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
And he struck it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-6 the final score tonight. Casey Fien claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.